I'm going live. I have a message. I have something exciting to share with you. In the description, there is a link uh, to get discounts on on AMC movie tickets. So if there is an AMC near you, you can benefit from this link. I love you too. I'm just talking about movies right now. This is a family show. Oh, screaming baboon misses me. Welcome to Eddie's Funhouse. I'm talking about movies, ladies and gentlemen. If you like to go to movies and you go to AMC theaters, click on the link in the description. I'm sorry, I have to clear my throat every few minutes. Click on the link in the description and you'll get discounts on AMC movie tickets. Courtesy of me. Because I'm trying to get perks. I'm getting perks for people who come to this show. And you can share this movie, you can share this video with someone you love or care about. Somebody you want to go to the movies with. You know, you could probably do a movie day and everybody can get discounts. All they have to do is click on the link in the description. It'll take you right to the link. And there's an AMC movie theater near me. It's in Hiram. I know you love me. How's it going? Wow. It's 8:29 here. And I'm telling people on the mountain, I'm going to tell it on the mountain that if you click on the link in the description of this video, you can get AMC movie tickets at a discount. So you just join that website and it's legit. So if you want to go to the movie theater and you don't want to pay $18 for a movie ticket, I think it knocks it down to $10 for a movie ticket. So you'll be able to afford popcorn. Miss Frosty always said you were number one. Number one. Hey, number one. I'm the Duke. I'm the Duke. What's that from? That's from Escape from New York. Escape from New York. I do watch you instead of the movies. Okay. Instead of the movies? Wow. Maybe I should have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Get it. Get it now. I'm the Duke. A number one. What's up? G'day. Oh, it's Goku. Okay. Shaved or bush. I guess this can be, oh, so you know each other, I guess. Shaved. I guess we can change this from a family show. I wanted to say family because I want people to know about this link I have. This. What in the Sigma? Sigmas are talked about a lot lately. Sigma is, I guess, is a category. It's a group all its own. The Sigmas. There are things that Sigmas do. Family stream, guys. We can call it a family stream. Looking cute today. Well, thank you. Dean White says, I'm looking cute today. I think I should be scared. It depends on who tells me. I think you sure do got a pretty mouth. That's one of my least favorite movies. My most least favorite movies. Da 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 da. Ah! Hey man. Hello there. The Jurassic Squad. Wow, we got a lot of people checking in today. I am honored. I feel honored today. Like I was saying earlier, check out the link in the description. You will get discount movie tickets if you go to an AMC movie theater. I think they're void in some states, like New Jersey. The yellow tickets are the ones that are, let's go! That's right. You feeling better today? I like feeling better. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. Most of us have the day off so we can eat turkey. I love the movie Sleepers. Brad Pitt, De Niro, Hoffman, to name a few. Kevin Bacon. I think Kevin Bacon was in Friday the 13th. He was in that first movie. I guess the backstory of Jason. Duck do. Sorry. Duck, oh sorry. We were talking about ducks earlier today. You know what? It is Wednesday. What? So it's Wordy GT. You're the monkey dude. Okay. What's up? Welcome. We got 12 people today. Sup, bro? Sup, brah? How's it going? I was told to keep the beard. Hi. You're a racist? Duck, duck, goose. I remember that. Thoughts on horses? There are horses in my area. There are some ranches nearby. I think I'd like to make a video of that. You're a duck killer? Do you kill them with your bare hands? Keep me hiding there. Keep me hiding here. Sorry. They are looking for me. Uh-oh. Who are they? Are they the Greys? People talk about the Greys. I ate 4 ibs. Oh, burgers. 4 burgers? Wow. Thoughts on farms? I think we need more of them. We need people who can farm. So we don't have to go to grocery stores to get processed foods. I'm hearing processed foods are not good for us. He found me. I love you and the spaghetti. And the spaghetti. Look at my drawing. Goku. That looks like Mr. Hanky. Is that Mr. Hanky? Ed, learn how to cook. I do know how to cook. I cooked myself a pretty good omelet today. Omelet and Canadian bacon. Then you can type for cows. Types of cows are there, Ed? How many types of cows? I've seen lots of black cows. I guess they're called, yeah, there's a breed. Are you good at cooking? Yes, I am good at cooking. My mom seems to think so. It's on my channel. Okay. Leave me a comment and I could click on your logo. I am cool. Cooking streams. You know what? We were talking about that. I might have to do the widescreen. I have a tripod. Thoughts on French toast? You know what? Some people use Texas toast to make their French toast. I know when you go to IHOP, they have French toast. They take the Texas toast, which is a lot thicker, and they dip it in the egg yolk. Can't wait to pick up. Yes, and your special edition Ford Focus. Should I ride in the back seat so I can mac on the ladies? I can have some ladies in the back seat. You and maybe you'll do a double date. Wait, they don't love you how I love you. They don't love you how I love you. Isn't there a song that goes that way? What's up? So there's Jaden. Thoughts on Dodge Ram trucks. they're built tough, ram tough. Some people have had their trucks for a long time. My brother has a truck that he's had for quite a few years, and he just keeps doing the required maintenance. You and Screaming Baboon, and sit in the back. There we go. He'll have to behave himself. I don't want to be mauled by a Screaming Baboon. We'll put Screaming Baboon in the front seat. But then again, he could jerk the steering wheel. We don't want that. Screaming Baboon. That sounds like a production company. Zebras and horses. No, I don't think they are. I think they are two separate. They're probably from the same family. Probably. Because there are donkeys and mules and horses. And I think zebras. People call them zebras instead of zebras. I think they might be of the same family. Alice in Chains Nutshell has been on repeat today with some vodka. Alice in Chains put out some good song. Alice in Chains, not change. Hey, Ed, can rabbits swim? If they have to, I'm pretty sure they can swim. If you throw one into the river. But why would you do that? Do I look emo? I don't know. I'll have to look. Leave me a comment. That way I can just, maybe with the black heart you do. Yes, you did. Alice in Chains. I said change. Like spare change. Because I messed up. Alice in Chains. They come to snuff the rooster. They made that song. How are albino deer? I guess they have a gene. I think it's a gene, isn't it? That causes albinism. My bad, Ed. That's okay. My brother sent me a message. Hold on. Oh, okay. My brother informed me that there is an AMC theater in Cartersville, where he lives. Thoughts on the song? Oh, that's a funny song. Have you heard it? The uncensored version. I am a monkey. I look so drunk, and I have. Hold on, what was that? Well, thank you for subbing, Moto Bro. Let's see. We can. Oh, can we meet your brother? He's not here right now. He lives in. He lives a little ways from me. Thoughts on. Oh. I subbed. Oh, Man on the Moon. Yeah, I remember that one. If you believe they put a man on the moon. Thoughts on the Monkees. Hey, hey, with the monkeys. We're just hanging around. We're too busy singing to put anybody down. I think they're America's answer to the Beatles. Sip Man, I turn in Notion Bell. I turn on Nation. I have cams everywhere. Thoughts on Davy Jones. You know what? David Bowie's original name is Davy Jones. But because he knows how to throw a Bowie knife, that's how he got that name. Davy Jones is also a singer. And I think he had to get a different name because of that. I turned on the notification bell. Oh, the notification bell. Okay. Well, thank you for that. Not a whole lot of people know when I'm live. I know this all. I know you. You see, you look outside. Davy Jones' locker. Yes, that's right. Davy Jones' locker with a knife. Ed, thoughts on fried shrimp? You know what? Sometimes when I go to Logan's Road, no, Texas Roadhouse. Hold on, there's a lot of clicks here. Okay, click the bell. It helps me. Yeah, that way you can know. It's good to know. Double tap the screen and have fun, guys. Look out your window. I can't. Not right now. I'm a help you man. Wish the best. Thank you. Got oh Gotta get used to it, Ed. I do. Or you gotta get used to it. Get used to it. Look out your windows. This channel is gonna grow. Just don't lose me in it. I will not. I never forget. Always remember, never forget your original gangsters. Do people grill turkey? I'm pretty sure they do. With the right sauces. Brian, let's say, don't pull yet. He's trying to hardest right now to be kind to everybody. I agree, I should be kind to everyone. I'm trying my hardest. But it's now Chef B, you see. You were telling me that earlier today. Don't bully Ed. He's trying to be kind to everybody. I agree. I hope I'm succeeding. Like in Special Olympics, I succeed in the attempt at trying to be nice. My nickname I've had for 3 years now. So nicknames sometimes stick. Thoughts on Eeyore? He wants to thank you for noticing him. Eeyore, I think, symbolizes depression. Hi. I don't care. I don't care about you. Okay. That's your handle. I guess that's a shout out. Stealing Winnie's honey. That's right. Don't steal my honey. It's for the rumbly in my tumbly. Well, you wouldn't, Christopher Robin, you wouldn't happen to have any honey. He has kind of a squeak in his voice. Winnie the Pooh, Christopher Robin, I seem to be lost. You wouldn't happen to have any honey. Who's more funnier, Ed Daffy Duck or Donald Duck? You know what? I can understand Daffy Duck. Daffy means crazy. Daffy or daft. I think in the UK that means crazy. I'm going to always watch your videos. Well, thank you. I like that. I need that. That's right, Daffy Duck. Duck season. Rabbit season. Duck season. Because the duck season, that's how Daffy Duck talks. Because he's got a big bill and a little bit of a lisp. Sylvester has a lisp too. Who says sufferin' succotash? Isn't it Sylvester that says that? No, Daffy says that. Sufferin' succotash. In Scooby-Doo, Ed, who was Scooby-Dum? Scooby-Doo. I don't think there was a Scooby-Dum. There was a Scrappy. I remember Scrappy-Doo. And they added Scrappy in for some dumb reason. I think it's because Yogi Bear had Boo Boo. Hey, Boo Boo! My house was caught on fire. Help, help, help. Help, help, help. Is that what you would say? I think you would yell help more than once if your house was on fire. That's why we need to have fire extinguishers. They have towels now. They have these towels that you throw over a fire. Thank God we don't have any fires. We're pretty careful with our cooking paraphernalia. Thoughts on Dr. Seuss? Dr. Seuss Mr. Scholes, I forgot his first name, but Scholes, he wrote Cat in the Hat, and then Mike Myers made a movie called Cat in the Hat, and it's getting uh, Razzies, I guess. I do, but my oven. DMT. DMT. That causes hallucinations and religious experiences. Religious experiences! Thoughts on DDT? They say that's an insecticide. DDT? That causes cancer. DDT. Yeah. I think they stopped using that in plant fertilizer or something like that. A lot of things are acronyms now. DDT, TNT, DMT. Good for you, good for me, good for you. That's what they say, PT. Give me some. PT. Good for you, good for me. That's a long acronym. Included dots. Dots are included. I think I have a bit of pillow head. There we go. All it takes is a little padding. Padding my padding. Paddington Bear. Thoughts on Jake Roberts? Jake Roberts? He sounds like a televangelist. Jake Roberts. Who is Jake Roberts? Why does that name kind of ring a bell? I know there's Pat Roberts from the 700th Club. Isn't Jake Roberts his son? If I remember. Oh, a wrestler, Jake Roberts. You know what? I'm kind of remembering that. Jake Roberts. He wasn't somebody who was injured recently. John Cena was into wrestling, wasn't he? He's been in quite a few movies. He's just kind of up there with The Rock. Do you smell what The Rock is cooking? He does that eyebrow thing, that raised brow. Thoughts on prime rib? Prime rib, that's served without the bone. I believe that it is. We used to get prime rib for lunch. When I worked at a hotel, for lunch they would send us prime rib on some kind of a lunch program they had. I like lunch programs. As long as you don't have to go, because you only have a certain amount of time for your lunch hour. Some people only get a lunch half hour, which adds to stress, because what if you do want to go across the street and get a Subway sandwich or some McDonald's food? You know, you can't really do that if you only have a half an hour. You might as well just bite your nails. Thoughts on catfish? I really like catfish. In Hiram, there is a restaurant called Happy Hog, Hawg, Happy Hog. They serve a really good catfish dinner. You can have barbecue beans, coleslaw, things like that with your cat. And there are no bones. It's a filleted catfish, and it's delicious. It's breaded. It's probably not good for your heart, but yes, catfish. That's pretty popular here in the South. People do noodling. You ever watch that Anna Barron? I think her name is Anna or Hannah Barron. She does noodling. She fishes without a fishing pole. Thoughts on grizzlies? I know I wouldn't want to meet one in the forest. Grizzly bears are pretty formidable. They're a lot taller than I am. They're like, oh man, I forget how tall they are when they stand. And they have giant, like, they have steak knives for claws. Yeah, you can't even shoot them with a gun. They say shooting them only makes them mad. So you wouldn't want to anger a grizzly bear. They can run very fast. People don't know that. What they say is don't run if you see a grizzly bear. Basically, lay down and pretend like you're dead. Play dead. But if it's a polar bear, prepare to be eaten. Prepare to be killed, because there's not much you can do if a polar bear attacks. And then there's like black bears. You're supposed to stand your ground and yell at them to scare them away. I guess I hope I never run in, because I'd hate to have to think about that one. What do I do? Do I stand? Do I yell? Don't try to run because they will catch up. Ed, what are the signs of rabies? I guess erratic behavior. They foam at the mouth. They get hydrophobia. They want to drink, but they can't. That's one of the symptoms of rabies. Yeah, they'll come at you. There was a rabid raccoon. I saw a video of a rabid raccoon that attacked a girl, and her mom grabbed hold of the raccoon, which was pretty courageous and badass. Yeah, this rabid raccoon, if you could say that 3 times fast, ran up to attack her daughter, and she grabbed hold of it, and it was all caught on video. Yeah, they say rabies is nothing to be messed with. Ozzy Osbourne can vouch for that. They say they stick you in the tummy with needles. He says the rabies treatment is no picnic. Yeah. I don't know. I've never heard of that. I've heard if you trap raccoons and relocate them, it has a psychological effect on them. I've heard that. If people have raccoons on their property, what they do is they trap them, and then they just relocate them, and they wonder, what happened to my fellow raccoon? And I think that scares them, or at least makes them want to stay away because they don't want to be next. Raccoons are intelligent. They have opposable thumbs. They wash their food in the water. Of course, where else would you wash your food? Thoughts on bats? Stay away from them. If you're bitten by a bat, that you could contract rabies. Bats really contribute to the reduction of insects. Bats and also dragonflies. I did not know until today that dragonflies eat horseflies. Horseflies are biting flies. I can testify. I was bitten by a horsefly one time when I was a kid. A fly landed on my leg and bit me. They're gray and they have stripes. And dragonflies eat them. And they also eat a lot of mosquitoes. So kudos to the dragonfly. Do people... You know what? They could. That's why they have deer season. Because deer will overpopulate an area. Deer need some kind of a... Because I guess the rate they reproduce. Some places they had that. People weren't killing deer. And there were lots of them. It's good to eat deer once in a while. Otherwise, you will be up to your neck in deer. They also like to stand in the road at night. They will stop, or they will jump. They will jump as your car is approaching and make contact with your car, which is pretty scary, and it would piss me off a lot. They say insurance covers a deer collision. How would you prepare a steak? I would prepare it, I like it medium rare, but I also like it well done. If it's well done, sometimes you could use an herb rub. Make sure it's tender. A good steak It will satisfy a man. I don't know. I can't believe I said that, but it is quite satisfactory having a good steak because you have a rub. There's a powder that you rub into the steak for flavor, and also like tenderizers. And there's New York steak that I really like. What's the difference between Old Bay and Joe season? I really don't know. Old Bay and Joe season. I don't know what you, I can't decipher that. What do you mean? It's only been 30 minutes. I think that's the reason. I just felt compelled to do a stream right now because I got that new information. You got demoted on someone's channel. Demoted? Because I changed my name. Really? The best for videos, Fort videos. It's best Fort videos. Oh, Fortnite? Is that what you're referring to? How many beers are there? Oh my God, I don't know. It depends. There's domestic beer. There's foreign beer. There's Heineken. There's Moosehead. I guess those are considered foreign beers. And then there's Coors. Oh, no, it's best for my videos. Okay, it's best for your videos. Well, congratulations. I guess I'm feeling confused right now. I don't usually feel confused. I wonder if that's a symptom of something. Maybe I'm turning into a werewolf. Are moose, they say stay away from moose, from a moose. I think moose is moose. Whether there are many moose or mooses. Do you say mooses? I'm going to have to ask some Canadians that question. One moose, many mooses? Like we say one deer, many deer? But they say moose are something, a force to be reckoned with. They can kill you. I make daisies in the summertime. Sink. Daisies in the summertime. Daisy can be a euphemism, can it? We were talking about euphemisms earlier today. I hope people are enjoying these videos. Thoughts on wine. I think Zinfandels are separate from wines. There's Pinot Noir, there's Zinfandels, there are red wine, white wine. They say they're stored in colored bottles because of the sunlight. Sunlight has an effect on wines. Wines are a mocker. They are a mocker of harder drinks. I think wine is good once in a while. They say it's good for your heart to have a glass of wine. We will sell no wine before it's time. Thoughts on walruses? They're formidable. They're very large. They have tusks. They have big whiskers. Walruses, especially the elephant walruses. I saw a walrus a few times on the American River. I was on the American River by Old Sacramento. Walruses would come, sea lions too. They would on these planks. You walk on planks to get onto the boats. They would just sun themselves there. Walrus would be expensive for a root canal. Yes, I agree. Take a lot of drilling. Drilling and filling. I think their tusks are ivory. Ivory is illegal in some places. They don't want people poaching for ivory. That's all they do. Because I guess they outlawed, so it's illegal to buy ivory and transport it, I guess. Penguins never need coats. You know what? They're African penguins. They had those at Six Flags Marine. No, it was called Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. They changed it to Six Flags Discovery Kingdom. And I saw these penguins, but it wasn't in California. It's not that cold. So I think they were. You ever watch Madagascar? I think there were some penguins in that movie. Penguins never, yeah. They never need tuxedos either. Tennessee Tuxedo. Remember that cartoon? Tennessee Tuxedo. All other fact penguins are the cutest. Yes, they are. They're pretty. They're feisty. They will fight. Thoughts on frogs? I know poison arrow frogs. They are used, of course, for their poison. There are tree frogs. I think we have tree frogs here. And what else? Tree frogs. Poison arrow frogs. Frogs also help reduce the insect population. Some of them pee for self-defense. I was watching a video just recently. They have certain frogs. That's why they pee so much, is so that they leave a bad taste in a predator's mouth. Thoughts on hedgehogs? They're cute. Hedgehogs are cute and small. They roll up like armadillos. They have the same defense. You know, they curl themselves into a ball. Ron Jeremy was known as the hedgehog. And then there's Sonic the Hedgehog. They have little pointy noses, kind of like a shrew, I guess. They walk fast too, kind of like an armadillo. But you know what? I'm no zoologist. Thoughts on fireworks? There are lots of fireworks here in Georgia. They love their fireworks here in Georgia. Whether it's New Year's Eve or the 4th of July. Here fireworks are legal. You can legally launch a firework into the sky and have it explode. Thoughts on wheels? I know you usually need 4 of them or 2 of them, unless it's a unicycle. Clowns usually know how to use a unicycle. Yeah, because there's only one wheel. Una meaning one. And then there's the bicycle. Why don't they call it a bicycle? Because it's a unicycle, a bicycle? That seems to make more sense. I guess people just saying unicycle. Why not call it a unicycle? I guess because it's round. I don't know. I'm no zoologist. Are we having fun yet? I hope more people watch these shows. Do you ride a bike? I used to. Before I owned a car, I would ride a bicycle. I worked at Kmart, you see. I lived on Coloma Road in Rancho Cordova, and I would get on my bicycle and I would ride to Kmart so that I could operate a cash register. I was a cashier at Kmart. I worked there for like 5 to 6 years. And then I went on to be a maintenance man for about 17 years. Thoughts on Harlem, New York? I hear that's a bad part of town. Harlem? It's a tougher part of town. Harlem, New York. Where else is there? There's Staten Island. There's a lot I don't know. I've never lived in New York. I know a lot of the uh, upper class live either in New York or in LA. A lot of entertainers move from New York to LA. I know Broadway is in New York. Also Carnegie Hall. They say, how do you get to Carnegie Hall? Thoughts on Chinatown? Chinatown, I don't know a lot about Chinatown. I know there's Little Italy. I know that they have some groups of people who are from certain countries. I hear Tampa Bay has a lot of Scandinavian people there. Or Tampa, Florida, if I remember right. But then again, my memory has just been sold by Angel in the Centerfold. My Blood Runs Cold by Angel in the Centerfold. I remember that came out in the 80s. Tampa Bay, yeah. I've never been to Chinatown. I think it'd be interesting to go there because I think they have their own politics. Kind of like on reservations. Reservations have their own laws. Thoughts on the thong? They made a song about it. You're talking about that thong, the thong, thong, thong? Wasn't that in the early 2000s? Let me see that thong. I think it's disgusting. They call it butt floss. That's right up there with the tramp stamp. I wonder if the tramp stamp has faded. I don't see many of those anymore. In the early 2000s, I used to see a lot of tramp stamps. It's called the lower back tattoo. And I remember seeing that too. When a woman wore jeans, you can see that the string and then the other string. That's supposed to be exciting. Like, ooh, follow that string. Thoughts on Easter Island? You know, they say only the heads show. They're full statues, but they are buried up to their necks. That's what I know about Easter Island. That's one of the wonders of the world. They have that look on their face, you know, and I think they're made of volcanic rock. Tikis, I think, are made of wood. The tikis in Hawaii. They used to have I had a tiki that I wore around my neck when I lived in Hawaii. Each tiki is a god of something, you know. I think what they do is they take the trunk of a tree and they carve out the tiki. Eggnog, I like eggnog. You know what? They start selling it in November. I remember I was able to buy some this year. And you know what? The lifespan of a bottle of eggnog is very short around here. I like putting eggnog, or what's that called? It is not eggnog. God, nutmeg. If you take nutmeg and sprinkle it into eggnog, it's pretty nice. I think it opens up the blood flow. It helps with blood flow. And thoughts on rum? I know pirates like their rum. I don't think I've ever had rum myself. I've heard of it. I think they drink rum because salt water is bad for you. They would carry bottles of or barrels of rum or bottles or jars. Also, I hear lime. If they eat lime, it prevents scurvy. Her British Navy, they would eat limes to prevent scurvy. How did we get, oh yeah, rum. We were talking about rum. I don't think I could handle rum. It'd be interesting to try. I'd probably use it as mouthwash, you know, to kill any bacteria. They say our mouths are laden with bacteria. One guy punched somebody in the mouth and he was cut by one of his teeth. and it caused an infection in his hand. Thoughts on diners? I like diners they have a certain atmosphere to them. You ever watch Bruce Almighty when he was parting the soup, the tomato soup? I think that was in a diner. It reminds me of the 50s. There was a place called Jasper's. I remember Jasper's. It was a burger place. I know you love me, and I thank you. I think you don't want me to forget that. That's when people hurt you. When people hurt you, they keep telling you they love you. Isn't that's like, it confuses a person. I'm glad Charlotte is gone. Well, I don't think she's gone. Ed, heading off. Okay, well, thank you for coming along. Thank you for coming along for the ride to Eddie's Funhouse, where you're teleported to a magical place. I think it's time for me to go to bed. That's probably why I'm feeling confused. That's why I made this live. I wanted to tell people about that link that will get you AMC movie tickets. Because I know people still go to movies, even though there's Netflix and all that, and Redbox. People still like to go to a new release, and you'll be able to save a couple of bucks. $18 to $10? That's like $8. I love you! And I guess I can bid you good night now. Just remember to click on the link in the description for your discount movie tickets. Have a good day.